What if the first crack in the Bears' foundation is happening right under our noses? Could this be a seismic shift in the making that echoes through Hollis Hall, signaling that the past could be best laid to rest once and for all? Strap in, Bears Nation, because what I have to share might just shake your faith in this roster and ignite a firestorm of speculation. Hit that like button and subscribe for all the heart-pounding updates, because you won't want to miss a single moment as we navigate this wild ride together. Now, whispers have started to leak from practice fields and locker rooms alike, murmurs from insiders and those with the secret sauce of information, who claim there's something brewing that could turn our beloved franchise on its head. There's a feeling in the air that suggests it's not just the sweltering summer heat, something sinister, perhaps something that could threaten our dreams of a Super Bowl resurgence. And right at the eye of this storm is none other than the enigmatic rookie receiver, Luther Burden III, whose silence rings louder than any dramatic announcement could. Why is he absent from training camp practice after months of promise and excitement? And why, despite all the hopes placed on his shoulders after slipping out of the first round of the draft, has he vanished from the field just as we thought he was ready to shine? The anticipation was palpable, and now it feels eerily familiar, like the echoes of heartbreaking seasons past swirling through our memories. This absence could be a catastrophic blow to not just our plan for the season, but to our very identity as Bears fans. Can you feel the weight of history pressing down on us? We've cherished greats like Walter Payton, Brian Urlacher, and Devin Hester, yearning for another player who could electrify this city, yet here we are facing uncertainty. With Burden missing practices due to what they're calling a soft tissue injury, isn't it haunting how quickly the winds of optimism can shift to a chilling winter of doubt? This isn't just a player. This is hope wrapped in blue and orange. The stakes grow higher with each passing day. Will he even step onto the field in any meaningful way this season? Or are we witnessing the stirrings of another wasted draft? Pick a player whose potential is dimming before our eyes? Maybe we shouldn't dwell on this too long, but come on. It's impossible not to wonder what the coaches, the management, and even Burden himself are thinking about right now. How does that wear on a player, the pressure of being watched and analyzed with every missed practice? The gauntlet is relentless in Chicago. And the fans? We won't accept mediocrity. Should we start considering other names, like rookie J.P. Richardson, who's showing promise and making catches that defy gravity? Or could his emergence ultimately spell disaster for Burden's already fragile position on the roster? And let's not overlook Ben Johnson, the new offensive coordinator, who looked visibly irked on day one when things weren't clicking right. You know the vibe. He's not here to play games. He's the kind of coach who's going to hold everybody accountable, every young player, and make sure no one slips through the cracks. That fires me up. But let's be real, is this a sign of growth? Or will this coaching intensity spiral into a toxic battleground for our hopefuls? Picture this. If Burden is sidelined for too long, could we see a dramatic reshuffling of the roster? What if J.P. Richardson steals the spotlight and Burden's return is met with skepticism? The flavor of the season could change radically, and the echoes of last year's struggles still resonate like a haunting symphony in our minds. As we dive deeper into this potential chasm, what if we're not merely teeing up for a mediocre season of rebuilding? What if, God forbid, Burden's absence signals deeper issues or rift in the locker room, dissatisfaction among the ranks, or unrest that could explode like a powder keg? The room is swirling. We've witnessed firsthand how a star can flicker out even before it ignites, and that kind of heartache isn't something we can ignore or shrug off. The organization needs stability, a sense of unity that can withstand adversity. What if this is the moment that divides the team, stretches the narrative of hope into one of uncertainty? With every tick of the clock, we find ourselves poised on the edge of a knife, teetering towards a reality that could either uplift this franchise or hurl it back into the abyss. The players, the coaches, and us, the unwavering fans, are intertwined in this chaotic tapestry of glory and heartbreak, and every new development sends shockwaves through the community. So ask yourself, Bears Nation, how will our legacy be? Rewritten? As we lean into the unknown, remember this sentiment. The truth will emerge, but until then, the questions linger ominously. Stay tuned, because the next episode promises to amplify this intrigue. Will Burden rise and reclaim his moment? Or has the shadow of doubt cast upon him irrevocably altered the trajectory of our beloved Bears? We're just getting started. Part 2 is coming, and you won't want to miss it. Bears fans, raise your glasses and brace yourselves. This isn't just a game. It has never just been a game. This is our fight, our blood, our tears, our identity. Woven into the fabric of every cold Sunday at Soldier Field. We've been haunted by double doinks and playoff heartbreaks for far too long. It's time we stand up and reclaim what's rightfully ours, a sense of hope. A chance to believe that this year isn't just another wait till next season mantra that echoes in the wind. We're at the threshold of change, and yet doubt seeps through like the frigid Lake Michigan breeze in December, threatening our resolve right when it feels strongest. Now, imagine if the rumors swirling out of Hollis Hall have truth behind them, whispers of a quarterback change, a head coach with a clock ticking down faster than our hopes in the fourth quarter. We've seen it all before, but what if a chilling thought? What if this time it's Aaron Rodgers in a different uniform? That old menace, playing like it's his 100th opportunity to crush our dreams? The front office can talk about rebuilding and long-term plans, but in reality, we exist to win now. Are the players in the locker room licking their wounds from last season, ready to rally behind someone new? Or are they crumbling under the weight of expectations? Do they fear a repeat of the 2006 collapse that crushed so many spirits, or are they invigorated, fueled by tales of legendary players like Urlacher and Singletary, the fierce bloodlines of Bears warriors who held nothing back for this franchise? Every glance in the locker room, every laugh, every stern voice is intertwined with the echoes of 1985's glory and 2010's near triumph, creating a tapestry of emotions that both motivates and tears at the seams of our collective psyche. Maybe some young stars, those hopefuls with fire in their bellies, long for validation, wanting to model themselves after Hester, revolutionizing the way we look at special teams, turning the head of the enemy with every jaw-dropping run back. But let's pull back the curtain. Do we have the fortitude we need? You could almost hear the whispers of the past swimming through our veins. Our countless hours spent staring blankly at the television as the fourth quarter rolls in. The clenching of fists, the grasp of bottles as we prepare for the approaching chaos, the feeling is palpable. Is this team our savior, or the concepts of past failures swirling in an inescapable spiral? Across the NFC North, the Packers scoff at our misfortunes and even a revised Lions squad, with their heart and offensive swag, points at us like the current kings of the hill, eyes twinkling. To our south, the Vikings might see us as prey, circling around, eager to feast on the uncertainties that devour us. And with this thought, what if we're simply feeding into a narrative that leads us deeper into complacency? Will our quarterback stand tall and true under a hail of blitzes instead of collapsing like a paper defenses that couldn't hold a candle to the glory of yesteryear? Our blushing past begs the question, is this journey setting us on a path of redemption, or rekindling the agony of bad decisions wrapped in overhyped promises? The weight of our history, thick as a Chicago winter, looms over this franchise as we tread further into the unknown. And then there's that haunting thought that grips our hearts. Are we once again on the brink of another chaotic tailspin? Or has fate dropped a glimmer of light amidst the shadows? Hold on to that feeling. Bears Nation, something is about to break, and whether it leads to our salvation or straight to heartbreak, it is in our blood to see it through together. Will we embrace the chaos, or will we watch silently as history repeats itself, each moment an ever-spiraling cliff we teeter upon? Let's just hope this fight isn't the death of our spirit, but the rebirth that captures our faith in what's possible. The question lingers, like ice water in our veins. Is it finally our time to forge a new path forward, or will we crumble like so many times before?